Hey, this is Ray's Radio, a holistic wisdom podcast for women and a place of wellness. Here we create transformations and perspective shifts in the style of oral storytelling, an ancient human art. This show is full of handcrafted teachings of love and light in life. However, it does not shy away from the darker and heavier tales in life. It's real, it's raw, it's Ray. Head over to my website, link is in the podcast description, and get your free 3-email training on how to end guilt around willpower, figure out your cravings, and finally stop the mind games so that you can actually heal your relationship with food. Food should be easy, so let's get you there. Thanks for listening today. I want to talk about why the title RHN isn't what it used to be. Back in 2011, I received my diploma to be a registered holistic nutritionist, or RHN, and it was very exciting at the age of 23 to have letters after my name. I worked really hard for them. And I've been considering for many years if I should abandon the wellness industry. Less and less I'm wanting to be called a holistic nutritionist. I've never loved titles, and while it carries some weight and potency these days, it's also hard because anyone can just grab a weekend certificate online. Now, along with AI doing everyone's work for them in that kind of world, my work is old-fashioned. I'm outdated. My methods of working with folks' relationship with food and their understanding of their relationship with everything around them, with less worry on the exact food itself, is considered to be inefficient. In a world driven by efficiency, my work is viewed as tired, slow, and to some even meaningless. I once had someone tell me that my work must be so easy now because I could just get AI to create meal plans for people. I just looked her in the eye and said, I don't use AI anywhere in my life. And instead of a curiosity or asking me another question, her ominous response was, you should. To me, the disease of AI isn't in a killer robot, but this small, insidious, but consistent and growing dependency on using ChatGPT for every single thing in your life. Why would anyone pay me for a meal plan that I didn't even create, that I just told an AI bot to create for me? Well, they could just plunk the same into an AI chatbot and get the same thing for free. But why would anyone see that telling me to use that tool literally makes me irrelevant? And anyone telling me I should do something, based on what, society? That gets the hair standing up on my back. I digress. So yes, the wellness industry, and specifically nutritionists, is a quickly changing world. The wellness and nutrition field has changed dramatically and quickly back in 2011, when holistic nutrition was a new word and very few people knew anything about functional medicine or kombucha. Only super fringe folks really knew about this kind of thing. And today, just in my last 14 years of being in the industry, it has boomed into a multi-billion-dollar global machine. And everyone wants a piece of the wellness pie, from celebrities, stay-at-home moms, to megacorps. The entire nutrition landscape has changed, and with online learning now accessible from anywhere, thousands and thousands and thousands more have entered the field. We're even in a saturated market where medical doctors, PhDs and NDs, functional medicine practitioners, nurses, AI, Dr. Google, and even registered dietitians are offering personalized nutritional consulting. What used to be our unique lane is now part of a much wider traffic jam. The number of nutrition schools has exploded, and not just in Canada, but globally. I watched the rise of IHN, Nutri4ia, Alive, Pacific Rim College. Within just a few years, even McMaster University is certifying health professionals in nutrition now. The supply of practitioners in holistic nutrition and wellness-based fields has grown dramatically, and it's being increasingly populated by those with advanced credentials, and many of them are building their careers on ideas and practices that are old-fashioned and slow. practices that were pioneered by holistic nutritionists and by long-haired freaks decades ago. What was once considered wildly fringe, food as medicine, gut health, personalized nutrition, whole foods, is now being delivered with a clinical polish by professionals who once shamed us and dismissed our approach. They're now marketing our very ideals. While I still believe wholly in holistic nutrition, I believe in culture, in the healing power of food, and in the art of working with real people in their real lives. But the industry has changed, and I know it's going to continue to change even more. While the digital revolution will continue to disconnect us further and further from our ancestral ways of living, real food, community, rituals, and a simple life, I will forever stand for these ideals because they can't be stolen. They can only be lived. Hey, thanks for making time to listen to Raise Radio today. I really appreciate you. If you head on over to my website, www.lootsnutrition.ca, you can get some food for your soul. I'm giving away my Food and Healing Make Stress and Overwhelm a Thing of the Past guide. It gives you everything you need to end the mind games, stop agonizing about whether or not you're doing wellness right, and end your nightly cravings. It is free on my website, lootsnutrition.ca. Head there now and you can grab the guide for yourself. Thank you so much for listening today.